We're here with 2025 Millard North prospect Caden VerMaas at the Warren Academy Showcase. Caden obviously not working out today, had something from the weight room earlier, but you got a lot going on with recruiting. Caden, kind of give everyone an idea kind of what's going on. Nebraska offered you. Have you had some contact at all with the new Nebraska staff at this point?
Yeah, so Coach Tony White came in to talk to our whole team basically on about last Tuesday or Thursday or something like that. He came in, he talked to all of us about like how to get better and like win in the weight room like right now, and it'll carry on in the future. And then yeah, Nebraska's been in a lot of contact with me. Satterfield came in, and then I talked to Coach Rule about a month ago. He talked to me. He's actually really cool. He talks to you like he's your neighbor. He's gonna be a really great coach. But yeah, you can definitely tell the whole state's gonna like these coaches.
Yeah, getting that early Nebraska offer as a sophomore, I mean, how much weight did that take off your shoulders, just kind of already kind of getting an offer like that right away?
It felt really good. I mean, it's been my dream school ever since I've been young. I mean, we've had season tickets for the longest time, and it's just a really great feeling because, like, I used to dream about that since I've been younger, and then now that I have the opportunity to play college ball, I mean, it's a great feeling.
What position is Nebraska looking at you for?
They're looking at me for about a nickel/safety kind of thing. But I told Coach White, I said I could also play a little bit of offense too if he ever needed me. So, but yeah.
Yeah, Millard North, you kind of do everything. Explain your role for Millard North.
So at Millard North last year, I was a kick returner, punt returner. I was our slot and wing back, and then I got transferred over to the actual running back position, so like an I formation on offense, and then I was backup QB later in the year, and then on defense, I was free safety for the first about 5 games, and then they moved me to – actually, for the first about 6 games. In the last 3 games, I was outside linebacker.
In your sophomore class, it's going to be juniors next year. I mean, you're really close to kind of getting this program to turn the corner. How much potential is in this team at Millard North for the next 2 seasons?
I think we have a really good shot at winning the state like next year or the year after because we got a lot of hard-working dudes out there, and we have a great mindset with the team right now, and we think that we can definitely make a push for it next year.
And you guys all kind of stayed together as freshmen, right? And had a really good – I mean, how good were you guys at that level before you moved up to varsity this past year?
So it all started when we were, like, younger because we've been playing together ever since we've been about 8 or 9-ish. So when we were 9, we won a state championship, and then 14U, we won our championship. And then freshman year, we ran over everybody. We won – our closest game was 32 points. And then, I mean, now, like, ever since we transferred over to varsity, I mean, it got a little bit harder. You could definitely tell. But I think it's really good for our team, though, for taking, like, some of those beatings last year because it's going to help us next year. And I think that our team will be, like, more prepared for games like that next year.
And then as far as recruiting goes, obviously Nebraska, what are the other teams that you've heard from that have maybe talked to Coach Petito or reached out to you maybe over Twitter or just that kind of contact?
I've heard from Northwestern. I'm supposed to head up there on around the 28th, I think. And then also Wyoming stopping in, I think, next Wednesday. So is North Dakota State eventually sometime next week is what I heard. And then also Iowa's been in contact that I know for sure. They stopped in about a month ago, and then they hit the dead period, so they couldn't come in after that. But then I think they're supposed to stop in again. But I'm going to start heading up to see some unofficials and then some spring practices and stuff like that.
Obviously, you know a lot about Nebraska. You said you're a big fan. I mean, if you kind of see what you like and get a good feel for Coach Rule, could you envision yourself, making a decision, or do you want to kind of play things out a little bit longer?
I'm going to probably play things out a little bit longer. I might decide before my senior year. I'm not sure yet. I don't know when that's going to happen, or it could maybe be after my senior year. I just want to see like how this Nebraska staff does for a season, and I could kind of go from there.
Get the relationships and kind of get a feel, and because obviously you've only known them for about a month.
Yes, sir. So I think I definitely trust these coaches. I can definitely tell they're heading in the right direction. I mean, if you see their pass at Baylor, that huge turnaround that they had, and then also you can see his Temple turnaround, and then hopefully it can happen in Nebraska. I think it will, though.
And are you playing other sports or just football right now?
I'm either going to go out for track or baseball this year is what I know for sure.
Well, best of luck. Congratulations on a great sophomore season, Caden.
Thanks so much.